What's up, guys? Brian back to do a Walking Dead Season 7 comics versus the trailer breakdown. Spoilers ahead. We got some of the stuff from Moviepilot, but we thought about doing this beforehand. We just saw this article and thought it was pretty great to join in and kind of connect the dots a little bit with the trailer that was a week ago to the comics that, just some side-by-side footage like Ezekiel right there. So if you want to see more, moviepilot.com. We'll put that link in the description there. So you got Negan banging on the gate at Alexandria, and that's pretty awesome. I believe that's going to be like episode 4 or something, what the early connection with the filming is of the Spoiling Dead fans. So I think that's going to be episode 4, which would be a great freaking episode, I think, 4 or 5. But you see a little bit more there where Negan goes in, bang, bang, let me in. So it's kind of cool when he's actually going to be there and everything. Remember, this is going to be the Negan season. Negan's going to be everywhere, involved with something in every aspect on it too, and coming to Alexandria is going to be a huge part. In the comics, they're at issue 100 right now when season 7 comes in, but that's going to be probably Something to Fear storyline, March to War storyline, and then All Out War, which will probably be season 8, I would think, to get to there too. But there's Alexandria's sign. He gets into Alexandria, gives Rick the bat to hold, teases him, messes with him with a bunch of saviors, takes half their shit, and I believe that he comes there in a week after he kills the people in the lineup, which we're going with Abraham and Glenn both die. You got the sanctuary. You got Dwight there walking around with whoever, and he's walking. You see in the top left corner of that picture on the left, you see Negan with Carl, and Negan's taking Carl around. So I really hope that storyline does unfold going forward where Carl gets to the sanctuary. Negan killing a couple walkers at the gates of Alexandria. That happened super fast in the trailer, but you see the car with the spikes, the trucks, the multitude of trucks. They're going in to take half their shit in 1 week from after they kill the victims. Dwight and his wife, Sherry. Dwight is, Dwight, how do you say it? Now I'm conscious about how I say it because people have said something about it. But either way, that's his wife, and the wife is now of Negan. Negan has a whole harem of wives, and I believe she is one of them. So that's probably why Dwight is going to be the defector of the group and help out Rick's group and the survivors at Alexandria to go against Negan, because of that probably is a big part of it. They're kneeling here to Negan, of course, with the saviors. That's where he is with the God complex. You see the middle picture there, Negan with Carl. You see Carl with the hat, saying it's all about respect in there too, but he's turning into a dictator, which is kind of always never a good idea. There is Carol at the kingdom. You see the chairs. You see the chairs at the auditorium with King Ezekiel and Shiva. That's Rick and Jesus going there too. So hopefully, I would think that's going to happen in mid-season or right after the mid-season, where Rick is taken by Jesus to see Ezekiel. Here is Olivia and Negan insulting her, saying that you're starving in here, starving you, by practically. So not really. He insults Olivia, so we'll see if that happens. Hopefully he doesn't kind of come off too much as a dick, but Negan is kind of a dick. So here's Spencer, of course. We can't wait for him to get gutted, and hopefully it happens in the mid-season finale and whatever. So people are saying, that's too early, that's too early. Well, this happens in issue 111, and if they're at issue 100, finishing up 100 probably into 101 into the season 7 premiere, this is only 10, 11 comics away. So it's right around that for 8 episodes. I mean, my God, what do you want it to be? It's not like it happens so far down the road in issue 140 or something and they're jumping ahead. So, but he gets gutted. Spencer, that would be kind of awesome to happen in the mid-season finale, which they're filming right now. It's kind of an epic scene going forward. And there's kind of been rumors about that in the Spoiling Dead fans, and they hope they do the justice. And I think they will. This is something they could easily replicate and happen for the fans. I think it'd be great, especially if they're going to make Spencer be a dick and ready for him to die, that's for sure. That's just the kingdom shot that they put in there, too, with Ezekiel. And we're thinking that's Richard is the kind of a second in command with Ezekiel for the kingdom on there, too. I hope, that'd be kind of cool to see them going forward in the battles there. And here's the epic scene that we see there with King Ezekiel and Shiva's roar. There's one him sitting on a throne in there too, but Shiva's kind of behind him, so it's not exactly the kind of scene. This is just side by side. It's a little better look for it. Now, I want to talk about this a little bit here. This is way back at the prison where Lori Grimes gets shot holding Judith. Now, what does that have to do with anything? Well, I'm just thinking about it because Judith is still a baby on the show, and she dies in the comics, so they probably weren't sure what to do. So she's still alive on the show. You know, the bullet goes through Laurie and kills Judith at the same time in there too. So they die at the prison. So that's way back in season 3 where she died on the show, but Judith is still alive. Is Judith always going to be a baby? I don't know. I mean, I would love to see this happen. Father Gabriel is caring for Judith, where Father Gabriel gets shot and kills Judith if Judith is ever going to die, because Judith is a baby. She's been a baby for years on there, too. They bring in a new set of twins every season so they keep her a baby. You know, Judith is always going to be a baby on the show. That doesn't really make sense. That's kind of a thing. They're not sure what to do with it. It doesn't really matter in the storyline, and maybe it's different when, you know, going there. But look at Chandler Riggs. He was a freaking baby. Now he's 17 years old. So I think he was like 10 years old when they started, you know, 6-7 years ago. What are they going to do with that? So that's just kind of a thing in the story hole. Just post your comments below. What do you guys think, guys? 157 preview. Beta taking over for Alpha, who got her head chopped off by Negan. So like, share, subscribe. Post your comments below, guys. Let us know. What do you think? And can't wait for October 23rd. See ya.